right, welcome back everybody. This is the last session for today, and I'd like to introduce Suresh and his session.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you everyone for attending my session. So today I'm talking about management server maintenance mode in CloudStack and what are the current problems with maintenance in for management server, and then what is the possible solution for that. Bit about myself. I'm Suresh Kumar Anaparti, and I'm contributor since 2015 while I was in Citrix, and I'm a committer and PMC at CloudStack, and I was a RM for two maintenance releases, 4.16.1 and 4.19.1, and currently working for ShapeBlue, and I'm based out of Hyderabad, India. So this is the agenda. So I will just go through a little introduction about the maintenance features and what are the existing maintenance features and the problems with the current feature, and the proposed solution I am working on right now, followed by the demo, and what are the future improvement areas for better maintenance mode of management server, and some references and QA. Okay, before going to this, anyone here is a cloud operator or planning to be a cloud operator in future? Okay, so I know maybe you are doing a lot of host and storage maintenance activities, right? So any other maintenance feature like you feel most important in CloudStack? Any other maintenance feature you feel most important in CloudStack, or do you have any feature, anything in mind that this has to be, this maintenance feature has to be in CloudStack, something like that?
Like taking care of updating the host.
Yeah, what host? It's hypervisor
KVM,
host or
host.
okay, KVM
Yeah,
host.
hypervisor.
Okay, and we already have host maintenance features and storage maintenance features. So when we keep in maintenance and it do initiate migration of any VMs. If we do a storage maintenance, if there are any volumes are, and we try to move to any available other storages, right? So similarly, one of the most important maintenance is management server maintenance itself, because management server itself is like the main API or the orchestration server of the CloudStack, and it manages a lot of external systems like hypervisor hosts for the compute, several storage systems for storage related operations, and external network systems. So it's important for better security or stability point of view that there should be proper maintenance mode for management server itself, so that we do proper patching and updating of the packages or the OS, or if we should able to properly do the upgrade and restart the management server, and as soon as we bring it back, it should without any issues or downtime, it should get up immediately, and so this is one of the feature which was introduced in 4.19, safe shutdown of management server. So anyone have used this feature, safe shutdown of management server? No?
I was just killed
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so before going to what this safe shutdown of management server does, before 4.19, this is how shutdown of management server used to be when we do a management service shutdown, it cancels all the leftover jobs. So, and when we if there are any pending jobs like volume snapshots or anything, or creation of volume or migration of the volume, when we restart the management server, we try to reconcile the volume paths or the VM states. We have a VM power sync to reconcile the VM states. So this is before 419 release, and these 419 onwards, when safe shutdown of management servers was introduced, the main goal of this is when we do a safe shutdown of management, it waits for the existing jobs to finish, and it will not allow any new jobs to be triggered from that management server. So the following APIs are introduced: prepare for shutdown, which prepares for shutdown. So it waits for, it doesn't allow new jobs, and it waits for existing jobs to finish. Trigger shutdown will kills the existing management service, and ready for shutdown will just provide you the status whether the management server is ready to shut down or not, so that you can stop the service, or you can restart the management server host itself. Cancel shutdown is you want to add new jobs or execute new jobs from the management server, then you can cancel the shutdown so that it allows new jobs to be executed. And these are the states introduced. Before 419, there were only two states, up and down. So when we stop the management server, it goes to down state, and when we restart or start the management server, it goes to up state. So these three states, when we initiate prepare for shutdown, it goes to prepare for shutdown, and when all the existing jobs are completed, it goes to ready for shutdown, and when we trigger shutdown, it goes to shutting down state, followed by down state when it is fully shut down. So because you haven't, I think anyone have not used safe shutdown, so do you reckon any problems with safe shutdown, the current safe shutdown feature? The goal is to wait for existing jobs, and the new jobs are not allowed to execute. That was being implemented here. So with the existing shutdown, like with these goals, are you really confident that you can shut down or restart the management server host? Do you see any problems with this safe shutdown?
Most of it. I'm
Sorry?
gonna sound like a stupid, but how do you safe shutdown? Just gracefully invoke service CloudStack management stop? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no. This is from the API. We put management server on read-only mode, that it doesn't accept any new jobs, and it waits for existing jobs to finish.
So that's the current behavior
Of the
right now.
safe shutdown, yes.
Okay, I've never used that. I was not aware of it.
Okay. Okay then. So these are the few problems. This one, when I was discussing with one of the customers about their maintenance activity, they do frequent maintenance activity in the management server, like updating the patches, the packages. They got some issues with the safe shutdown functionality. So when I was looking into safe shutdown, so so the two goals which were introduced here, it just stops new jobs to be introduced, and the existing jobs are, whereas before this one, it just cancels all the pending jobs. So the only improvement which was done is, instead of canceling all the leftover jobs, it just waits for the leftover jobs to finish and doesn't allow any new jobs. So now the problems here is after it is in ready to shut down state, still all the hosts which are connected to the management server has the management server owns the host, means uh, all the jobs on that host are not allowed because that particular management server is owning that one, and it still listens on port 8250. So the it other agents can connect like SSVM, CPVM, or any KVM host can connect to that host even though it isn't ready to shut down. And there are some background tasks like agent monitor and agent rebalancing tasks which are still running in the background. They can rebalance to the ready to shut down host. And similarly, when we trigger a shutdown, say I have 1000 hosts connected to my management server which is ready to shut down. When I trigger a shutdown, all the 1000 agent connections will be reconnected to the other available management server. So there will be a connection from to the existing management servers which has to do a lot of process, and to stabilize the CloudStack environment, it will take some time. So it depends on number of hosts. Say my environment has few thousands hosts, it may take 1 or 2 stabilize. So that itself causes downtime. So to mitigate these problems, okay, before going to that, I will. So this is the cluster and the agent communication. Say someone is performing any operations on management server 2, which is this one. So I have triggered some actions to do on this host. So I have 3 management servers here, and each management server hosts 1000 owns 1000 hosts. That means whatever operations which I have to do on host 1 to host 1000, so it will go through MS1, management server 1. Similarly, whatever operations from has to be done for 1001 to 2000, it will go through MS2, and 1001 to 3000, it will go through MS3. And there are indirect agents and direct agents connected to the management server. So this you can assume as a indirect agents, which are KVM agents connected to port 8250, and direct agents are like VMware and Gen server. The agents reside in memory when we start the management server, and the VMware resource or the Gen server resource are created for each host, and for single host one direct agent will be there in memory. And the cluster communication is through default port 9090, and so all the cluster like within MS happens through this port. And now someone is doing some operations on MS2 on host 1001 to 2000. It will directly send the commands to that particular host through that agent communication, and it works like a command answer pattern. It sends some command like create VM or create volume or some command, and we will get the answer for the same. Similarly, if I perform any operation on host 1 to 1000 from MS2, it will follow this path. It will send MS2 knows the one host, MS1 owns host 1 to 1000, so it sends it communicates to MS1, and then MS1 will send the command to host 1 to 1000. Similarly, if I do any operations on 2001 to 3000, it follows this path. Okay, so this is important to understand why the current state is we have problems with the current ready to shut down state. So now going to the, so the coming to the safe shutdown. So say I triggered prepare for shutdown for MS1, and now all the pending jobs are done. It is still ready for, it is in ready for shutdown state. Now still the MS1 owns host 1 to 1000. So any operations I do from MS3, MS2 or MS1, because I don't allow any new jobs in MS1, all the operations on host 1 to 1000 are blocked. So I cannot do any operations on, because that still owns. So now at this point I trigger a shutdown. Now what happens? All host 1 to host 1000 tries to reconnect to MS2 and MS3, and uh, so while connecting to MS2 and MS3, it there are several commands are sent to host to set up storages, to set up SSH keys, and to clean up network rules, and to process all the reconnections. It will take some time. So till that time, we can consider like the complete CloudStack environment is in a down state, and to stabilize it will take some time. So it depends on number of host connections, right? So now the proposed solution for this is before uh, uh, going to maintenance or ready to shut down state, we have to first transfer the host ownership, so that the operations on the particular hosts are not blocked, and we have to stop listening for new connections, new agent connections, and we have to stop the background tasks. And so the current reconnections does process a lot of commands which are not required, like storage remounting is not required, SSH key setup is not required. So during reconnections we can skip all that processing of all that commands. Okay. Now the proposed solution is I do a prepare for maintenance for MS1, and it sends transfer host ownership or agent connections to all 1000 hosts. Now what they does is they will send requests to MS2 and MS3, and it will, MS2 and MS3 knows that this is a transfer of agent connections, and it will not reset up storage, SSH and all. It will do like minimal command processing required, and then as soon as all the agents are transferred to MS2 and MS3, MS1 will be in maintenance. Okay. Now, yeah, so the proposed solution, these are the following changes. So these two APIs were introduced: prepare for maintenance, cancel maintenance, and the new states are when we initiate prepare for maintenance, it goes to maintenance, and once the pending jobs are completed and agents are transferred, it goes to the maintenance state. So, and a new configuration was introduced to set the timeout of the maintenance window, defaulted to 60 minutes. So if the agent transfer doesn't happen within this window time, then it will come back to up state again. That is that prepare for maintenance is cancelled, and the PR is already there, and hopefully it will be available from 4/21 onwards. This is the updated API workflow. So there is a current workflow for shutdown, safe shutdown. So if when the management server is in up state, we initiate prepare for shutdown, it goes to a prepare for shutdown, and when all the pending jobs are finished, it goes to ready for shutdown. So because there is this is not the proper ready to shutdown state, so this was extended with the new APIs. We do a prepare for maintenance, and it goes to prepare for preparing to maintenance state. So here all the pending jobs are finished and all the agents are migrated, then it goes to maintenance state. So in this state you can always cancel the maintenance, again it will come back to upstate, and the agents gets rebalanced if the proper configuration is set, and you can in this state you can trigger shutdown also, then it will shut down, and when you restart the CloudStack management service, it will not come back to upstate, it will be still in the maintenance mode. So you have to, operators have to manually do a cancel maintenance so that it will come to upstate again. So in maintenance mode you can do any package updates, apply any patches, or you can restart management server multiple times. It will be still in maintenance mode only. So it will not participate in that agent communication, or it will not own any hosts. Now, going to quick demo. So in the demo, first I will show you the safe shutdown of management server, how it is working right now, and then the proposed solution of maintenance mode of management server. And during the demo, I don't trigger any pending jobs, it will take some time. So the pending jobs are shown in a pending jobs tab. So I will quickly show you this in the demo. Okay, cannot see my screen. So I have a setup with 3 management servers and 10 hosts, a smaller environment. Yeah, 3 hosts. You can see, say, this host has no pending jobs, and there are 8 connected agents. So this is added as part of this solution. It will list out all the connected agents here. Similarly, the other management server hosts 4 agents. This doesn't own anything. So if I say, okay, let me, you can do a prepare for maintenance, prepare for shutdown, or trigger shutdown. If you do a trigger shutdown, it as soon as the jobs are finished, it will shut down the management server. So I will just do a prepare for shutdown. So if you see here, yeah, so because there are no pending jobs, it is in ready to shut down state, but in this state it still owns 8 agents. So all the operations on this host are blocked, you cannot do. So and here this is, I think, 217. Yeah, you can see here 217 shutdown has been triggered, and this management server will not accept any new jobs. So now the blocked, and let me show you. You can see that still it is listening on 8250, and all the host agents are connected, and there is background threads running for agent rebalancing and monitoring. So now I will cancel it here. So the cluster communication is still active because I can do operations from any cancel or do a maintenance from any management server. So I can simply say cancel shutdown here. So it will accept a new jobs. right? So yeah, so now it will accept new jobs. Now if I do the maintenance for the same thing, same host, here we can specify the LB algorithm for all the hosts, whether it is a round robin, static or shuffle. This is the same algorithm which we specify in the configuration, indirect agent configuration here. Direct. Yeah, so for indirect agent balancing, we use static, shuffle and round robin. So the same, you can specify different algorithm there if you want to change this algorithm and the interval. Go back there. Now I will trigger a maintenance. Yeah, so you can see all the agents are transferred, and now you can see all the agents are transferred to the other host here, and then it is in maintenance. If I go and here, you can see it is not listening on 8250, and so this is the thread which waits for pending jobs. I just pending jobs. Yeah, so I think I have to increase the font. So you can see first I did a shutdown, and yeah, here you can see the migrate agent command is sent with I didn't specify any LB interval. If we specify algorithm, the LB algorithm is also sent through this command, and if there is any change with the existing LB algorithm, then it will be applied. So for all the 8 hosts, the same migrate agent will be, the same migrate agent command is sent. Yeah, here. This is for the other host. And as soon as the host receive a migrate agent command, they will send the reconnection request to other available management servers, and it will be connected. So I will just cancel. At this point, you can either cancel the maintenance or you can do a safe shutdown. So let me do a safe shutdown. So now yeah, it is, sorry, clouds. Yeah, now it is stopped, right? So we have to restart from here. Let me now you can see it is stopped in maintenance mode. Okay, it's shutting down. Yeah, now it will come back in a while and in maintenance state. Now going to the other parts in the demo. Yeah, this one I have shown you. So in the ready to shut down state, the agents are still connected, and it listens for that. And in maintenance mode, the agents are transferred. Uh, So these are other future improvement areas on this. So now you have seen after triggering shutdown, I have to go to the console again and restart from there. So this is one area where we can improve. So we have triggered shutdown there. Maybe we can upgrade, we can facilitate upgrade and restart management server from the UI itself. And the other improvement is like now agent transfer. It randomly selects based on the algorithm we specify. Instead of say I want to transfer host 1, 2 and 3 agents to specific management server. I want to transfer to management server 2 and 3. I should be able to select that particular host and say transfer to MS2 and MS3 so that operator will have the control of agent transfer, so they can decide which host, which management server should be responsible for which host. And the threads management. So right now 2 or 3 threads are handled during maintenance, like stopped and restarted during maintenance, but there are still more threads like storage cleanup and some other threads are there. Maybe we have to look into that, and if that is also not needed during maintenance, we have to stop and restart after cancelling the maintenance. I think that's all. And these are the safe shutdown PR, which is already in 419, and I have created the details in this wiki. Maybe you can go through it and provide your comments. And this is the PR, so whoever is interested can review and provide your comments on the PR. I think that's all.
Thank you, Suresh.
Yeah.
Time for questions now.
Maybe it's a stupid question, but is there a way to make the connection which host is managed by which management server based on tags?
Based on tags.
For example, we have tags.
I think that is feasible. We can do like tag based connections. Like I do MS1 tag to couple of hosts. It will connect to yes. Yeah, that is feasible.
Would
Yes.
be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about port for the UI 1990 or whatever it is?
1990 is still required because suppose I want to cancel maintenance or communicate with other management servers when I'm in maintenance. So that cluster communication is still required.
Okay, so on my load balancer in front of management servers, I should still just watch if UI port is open, or
Yeah, UI port is open. Yes, UI port
there
is
is
open.
no API. I should check to see if the server is in management mode, and then remove it from load balancer.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Other questions? All right. Thank you very much, Suresh.
Thank you.
Everybody's aware that there's a party going on later. They knows the place. If no, there are some. I think it's on your.
It's
Yeah.
good device, man. I have to also try. How much it costs?
20 pounds or something.
Okay.
And you can also charge it
Okay.
at the same time.
This is sometimes it's not working.